Woo woo.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, in order for us to record, just so you know, you have to log in to claim the spot of the host. I can mute all and unmute. So for future references, when we do it, we can do it that way. So that's awesome. Cedrica, thanks. We're online tonight with Kristy. And she realized who you were after we started. So I said, well, no, she is right.
I know.
Yeah, she realized who you were then. But Charles is in the background. He just got off work, so he's listening in. And Michelle is supposed to call in, and so is Lisa, and I think Adrian will too. But I wanted to record it just for future reference. So what I wanted to do was, Cedrica, this is my upline. This is the person who had been after me forever, for a very long time. And I finally bit the bullet, and I'm glad I did. So what I wanted to do was have a series of questions, things that people may have wanted to know about how things are working, how you get your customers. What is it that we can bring in, to speed up the process, especially with the Go bonuses there. Yeah. So I asked Kristy to join this call tonight so she can give us some information. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm really just going to, ask questions that you may have, or let you guys ask questions so that she can give us as much feedback as possible. Okay. Is that okay with you guys? Yeah. So I think everybody is unmuted. I didn't mute anybody. So you are free to talk at will. I'll probably mute mine back and forth, but it's just, I'm giving the floor to Kristy. Okay, Kristy.
Oh. Hello, Cedrica. It's nice meeting you. Hold on one second. Collins, I need you to go sit down. Okay? She thinks she's a distributor too. Which she's a good prop, though. She's a good prop. You want to say, let me let her say hello real quick. Aww. Okay. All right, then. Okay. Come on. So, of course, I have been a distributor for 2 years now. I joined back in February of 2015. I was with another company before joining It Works, but since I had kids, I still wanted to do something that was extra income, but I needed something that was child friendly too, where I could take my kid with me. I could, it didn't require me to have to leave home a lot or, that kind of thing. So, and then when Kim recruited me, it was basically, hey, you get to work from your smartphone and pretty much just post on Facebook, and it's just goes from there. And that's pretty much what I've been doing the past 2 years. I did promote up to Emerald in last year. No, in 2015, I did promote up to Emerald, October 2015. And so I've just been kind of stuck in that place because of, life happen moments and things like that. But for the most part, the company I've seen so many different people actually grow their income, actually stop, pretty much fire their boss and do this full time. Just regular people that I know personally that have made it happen. And so, so that's pretty much my story.
Okay, so Kristy, one of the questions that I know that we have a lot is how do we get the income? What are the ways for us to get money?
Okay. There are 5 ways that you can make money. The first way is with the Wrap Cash, which are, if you have parties, just even making posts, hey, I got wraps in stock, you want to try one? And rule of thumb is they really are $30. And so with your Blitz card, that's like a $5 off coupon. And so when you give them the Blitz card, you're like, okay, I'm going to give you $5 off of my product. And so for them, that's kind of like, oh, okay, that's better because, most people have $25 or whatever it is. And so selling the wraps, that's one way that we do make money. And that's that liquid cash that's just quick, quick money that you can make. The second way we make money is through our Fast Start bonuses. with the fast start bonuses, like, which I'm going to have to share your testimony, Tasha. For Tasha, okay, she's recruited 5 people, and she's moved loyal customers under each of her 5 people to loyal customers. And so she's going to get $99 per person. Mm-hmm. So she's racking up $495 on Friday.
Right.
Okay. So, and we haven't even got to the other way you make money, but that's just, and those are paid out weekly. So when you recruit someone, they get their first 2 loyal customers, you get $99. And then it just goes from there if you recruit a bunch. And then those are paid out weekly, but it just depends on if you have everybody in by that Saturday, you will get that payment the following Friday. But if everybody is in by that Sunday, it won't be that Friday or that week, it'll be the following week. Mm-hmm. So the third way that we get paid is through the commissions, commissions off of your orders. Mm-hmm. On your first level is 15%. On your second level is 10%. It's 10% on your second level. And then as you go deeper in your levels, it gets to probably about 2%, like the deeper you go in your levels. But for right now, you would get approximately about 15% to 10 to 15% on the commission orders. My first commissions check with It Works was March of 2015, and it was $13.27, which I got my 4 loyal customers, but that was my first check, but it's grown every month since joining. So the commissions, and then once you start promoting, like when you promote to executive, you get a executive bonus on top of your regular commission. So let's say if you did $2,000 and you reach executive, you'll get, let's say all that's on your top line, because I'm not a mathematician, but mathematician. So it's all on your top line, 15%. Well, let's just say 10%. I got to make it easy. So $200, and then you'll get like an additional 10% for your executive, reaching executive level. And then it increases the higher up you go. Okay. And then so that's the third way. The fourth way that we get paid is through these Go bonuses that we're getting now. So right now, if you're just going to go, there are different levels of the Go bonus. There's the Go, and then there's the Go Fast, which we're shooting for the Go Fast because it doubles. Mm. So I know going diamond is 10,000, double diamond is 30,000, triple 50,000. I think it's about 50, and then it just ambassador goes up to 150,000. That's just bonuses.
Wow.
And it's compounded. So let's just say if you hit your diamond next month and you hit your double diamond next month, that's $40,000 in bonuses. And the company, and on top, this is on top of your commission. So, and the company actually pays it out to you over 2 years. Just for tax purposes, because you don't want to end up making $30,000 and the IRS want to tax you a lot of money off of that. So that's the fourth way we make money, and then the fifth way we make money is once you reach leadership level, which is the diamond level, which we call your legal license to print money. At that point, not only are you getting your own commissions in your own organization, but when you become diamond, you're getting an additional 9% off of everybody's orders and everything within their organization. Wow. And then on top of that, when you go diamond, like Tasha is getting the $495 on Friday, a diamond level person and above also gets $80 to $150 per distributor that gets there in their entire organization. So if you got 5 people and they running strong and you're a diamond and like they're recruiting 10 people a week, you can do the math. So it's honestly, it's a lot of legal money to be made within this business. So it's really up to like what you want and what your goals are.
Okay, Kristy, the next question, with loyal customers, how do you go about getting those and getting them to make the bigger purchases? Because one of the things that we tend to see is people want to try the product and they want to try it at the loyal customer price, but they don't want to say, well, I don't want to commit to 3 months. And so then when you tell them the retail price, they start back talking everything, whatever. So how do you get that loyal customer solidified?
One thing, you have to be confident in believing that, you have to sell the fact that, and it's all in your verbiage too. What I normally do, like if I have a potential loyal customer and they like a post that I've posted, and then it is some cold calls, some cold leads that I do, but most of it does come from Facebook, people that have liked the post. So let's say they like my hair, skin, and nail vitamins post. And so I would shoot them a message and say, hey, are you ready to get started? Because most of the time I post like comment below if you want to grow your hair. And so the first thing my message is, are you ready to get started? Because typically it weeds out those people that's just wasting your time. That they're just gonna, you're gonna go through all this spiel, all of this information, and then at the end they're gonna say, well, I'm in between jobs right now. I'm selling, it's like you thinking, okay, I'm selling products. I'm, making extra income. So this isn't free. So what I found that doing are you ready to get started? So are you ready to get started? If they say yes, okay, give me a good number to call you. Once they give me their phone number, I call them, go over what the product is, what it does. And then I ask them, do you have any questions? And they'll say either yes or no. And then I'll say, okay, then let's go ahead and get your order placed. I said there are 2 ways that you can order. I tell them you can order as a retail customer, and that price is $65. Or I can waive the $50 membership fee, and you use the product for 3 months, because we know the first month you're not going to take them consistently because you're getting used to, being consistent with taking them. By the second month, you got it down. And by the 3rd month, you'll really see your real results. And so that's how I've been able to lock in loyal customers that way. And then if they kind of say, well, I really don't want to do the 3 months. And I say, well, you always got the retail price. And then if they say, well, you can't cut me a deal, I say there are no deals. So it's kind of like, it's just being confident in the 3 months. And, you can just share even your own, say, hey, I use my products consistently. And when you're consistent with something, that's when you'll see results. Your hair not going to grow after 1 week, or it may not even grow after a month, because everybody's body chemistry is different. So on average, it really takes you 3 months to, see a difference in any product. So that is my approach to, but it's just, you really got to stand firm with the 3 month auto shipment. Or if they just don't want to, commit to the auto shipment, say, hey, we can, you can still be a loyal customer, but there is a one-time $50 membership fee, kind of like Costco's and Sam's. I throw that out there. But the only difference with us is it's just one time. It's not something you have to repeat yearly. And so I get loyal customers that way too. And with those, I just kind of follow up with them within, when I because I put their name on the calendar. And when I know that 30 days are coming, I'll check in and say, hey, are you ready to replenish? And then, we just go from there. So, because a loyal customer is a loyal customer, regardless if they do 3 months. But you like the 3 months because, number one, there are also another thing too that you can promote is they earn perk points. like $1 off of their product. Like if it's, they earn at least 10% in points. So if it's like a $30 product, that's 3 points, and it just adds up each month that they can use towards something maybe more expensive that they wanted to try. Because I know Tony was my loyal customer for a whole year. So he had probably about 287 in, because after the 6 month, you got $50 in free product. And then after your year, you got $150 in free product. So that's 200 plus all those perk points added together. So he was able to get a whole bunch of stuff where he just paid the sales tax on it. And he had, of course, had free shipping at that point. So, you know, you can promote the free shipping after your 3rd month, and then the the free shipping, and then the perk points that you do get, free points, which is like 1 point equals $1 off of future products.
Okay, so that was the how you get paid, your loyal customers. Distributors, how are we closing distributors? That one for me is easy, simply because I found that as the relationships, as people see it, if people understand where you're coming from and they understand the urgency of it, and that's kind of where I did learn that. You know, I watched that. If people see how important it is, and the thing that I hear Kim say all the time is tell them your story. Don't be afraid to tell them your why. You know, when you look at my Facebook page, you see my family. That's my why. And so I use that all the time. That is like the biggest proponent, I think, for me. What about you, Kristy?
Yeah, that's been a big game changer for me, is just being relatable, you know, because I don't lie. I'm like, hey, I'm a check away from being homeless sometimes, you know. And so a lot of people can relate to that, even though we work every week, but our money is just obligated to so many different things, especially when you have children, a husband, or if you are a single parent or whatever. So I find that when you're relatable and you take yourself out the equation, because in the beginning, I was all about just trying to get a team member. You know, I need a team member. I need you to join me. But I got to a place where this really can help a lot of women, you know, not just, you know, of course, men too, but as women, and especially, I think Shadrika, she's a college graduate too, right? Yeah, I saw your picture. Okay, so just being women, and I know I've been in the workforce for 11 years, and you just don't get the respect and the, you know, not that, you know, everybody has room for improvement, but they pick and choose who they want, you know, to be in positions and things like that. So I like to help people with that. Why not me? Why can't I promote myself? Why am I dependent on somebody else to do that? You know, so that's what I like. You know, that's kind of like how I make it relatable to other women, is because, hey, this is something that we can just take our families to a whole nother level. We can take ourselves to a whole nother level and not be dependent on
I agree.
corporate America to do it for us. Because it's not, you know, now to eat what's for you is for you at the end of the day. I believe what God has for you, it is for you. But also, I think he gives us some, you know, common sense to know if you got opportunity out there to just at least see what happened with it. Yeah. So that's my approach, because it's a lot of women out there that's just I see people, especially when they post on Facebook and say, gosh, I wish I could just have some breathing room. I inbox them right then.
Okay.
You know, because I'm kind of like, you know what, I can relate to what you're feeling. And then I just say, hey, watch this video real quick and tell me what you think. So, and then even in conversation, if you hear people talking like that in conversation, hey, I got an opportunity for you. Just watch this video and tell me what you think. Okay. So.
I know he's not feeling well. Okay, the next question. Could you explain, Kristy, the charting? Because I think we've been talking about the different ranking,
Mhm.
Everybody doesn't know what that means and why how the Go bonus is coming to play there. And so what does it mean to get to that next level?
Okay. So I think pretty much everybody has been in for what, about a week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About a week now. So this, I don't know, can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Ruby chart here. This is the goal that you really want to meet. Because once you go Ruby, rubies make diamonds pretty much. Because to go diamond, you need 3 rubies.
Okay.
You know, so if you go Ruby, then you can teach other people how to go Ruby. And all Ruby is just gathering 5 of your friends that you want to take on this journey with you.
Okay.
So when you're charting, for this is your, I guess, the Ruby chart. This is where you should, and I know, we're thinking big and we want to, everybody want to capture the $10,000 bonus for diamond, but it'll start here because this will be your foundation to get to that place. So to go Ruby, you need an executive, which that person will have 2 people under them. And for the most part, your executive is going to be the person that's running with you. It's going to be the person that's recruiting and getting the loyal customers. That's who you would want to make that person, because as long as they're doing their part, they're promoting, you're promoting.
Mm-hmm.
And like because everybody's going to run across those distributors that just really want to sell product and not really want to team build. So that person will just be in your 400 box here.
Okay.
And of course, if you're executive and they're recruiting their 2 people, and you have the 400 box there, and that's 400 BB for them. That's just as far as volume goes.
Mm.
Did that answer the question?
I understand it.
Okay.
That was it for me. That's what it was.
Okay.
That was the key, because our time is going to be up in about 8 minutes.
Okay.
Free one, but I wanted to make sure that we went over this.
Okay.
This right here explains what we're doing and how we're pushing.
Right.
So like right now, our push, I don't know if you saw the post. I'm currently charted for Ruby, meaning I have everybody in a box.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the conversations that Jennifer was having with us earlier is our volume. And so it goes back to making sure we're having our loyal customers and we're getting those people in. And so that's your objective. This is your objective. When we say, do you want to make an extra $500 a month? This is the one they're basing it off of. It's the Ruby chart.
Right.
That doesn't include your wrap cash, because you make wraps, and for every 2 loyal customers, you get a set of $25 wraps. So you get 4. You get your 4 wraps for the 25. That's the wrap. That's the wrap.
Right.
So that's what that goes for. So that's kind of what I wanted to make sure we all went over. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we were able to kind of record it so we can see, what is it or what else do we need to have.
Right.
Okay.
And then also too, and it goes back to because like Tasha, you've completed your steps to success, I think like 2 times. It's just like every month the company, they set the blueprint to get 4 loyals per month and 3 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. Okay. If you complete that each month, then you'll start to see like your business really take off and grow. Now, if you're a superstar like someone I know, you'll get this completed probably like 2 times in the month, 3 times in the month. So the steps to success, that's going to be your, every month, your goal. And I will tell you this, like, okay, if you want 4 new customers, let's just say, this week I want 4 new customers. That means you're going to have to reach out to at least 25 people.
Okay.
So, because it's pretty much 1 in 5 will say yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then if it's distributors and you need 3, at least talk to 15 people per day, to kind of at least you know you're working the numbers. Because it is definitely a numbers game.
Yeah.
You may have 15 straight people tell you no, but the next 15 may just say, oh, yes. So it just like really depends.
Okay, ladies, thank y'all so much. I wanted to just make sure we were able to reach out. And Cedrica, if you can't, if ever you can't get me, and usually you can always get me with a quick email, reach out to Kristy because she's our future diamond upline very soon. By March. So the sooner we get her there, the sooner we get there. So that's my mindset.
Yes.
So as long as we push her to where we're trying to get to, then we have no problem doing that. But just making sure, I guess, the communication is there, and so that we're keeping the lines open. Right. If it's something you don't understand, I'm real good. And Kristy will know. I'll send her like 8,000 messages in a day. I'm like, okay, look, I'm stuck. I don't know how to close this person. And that's fine. Send it to me. If I can't help you, I'm going to get the answer for you. Because I just believe that this is a season of where we're about to get to.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I really, really am. And I guess because I see it and it's so close.
I want some money.
That is my husband in the background. Y'all put him on the altar. Put him on the altar, okay? Y'all just put him on the altar. But yeah, all is well. I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to go ahead and end it.
Okay.
Now I got to figure out how to share it so everybody has access to this Zoom.
Okay.
All right. Good night, ladies.
Okay. Good night. You say bye-bye.
Good night, Collins.
Good night, y'all.
All right.